Hey guys, what's up? What's happening? Scotty Laughland here. I'm going to run you through my brand new Scott Genius. We've just finished a day of riding here in Aberdeenshire. I've cleaned it up. It's looking absolutely beautiful. Let's talk about the details. First off, the frame. I'm riding a size large. I'm 189 centimeters, and it might seem strange that I'm riding a size large, but I like to have a really playful, fun bike that you can just maneuver nicely on the trail and jump over obstacles. It feels absolutely perfect for me. The geometry has been updated, and the reach on a size large is 485 millimeters, which gives you a wheelbase of 1,263 millimeters. That makes for a really stable and planted bike, especially in some of those bike park sections or on high-speed straights. The biggest detail about the frame is the fact that the shock is inside, but it is super easy to access. I'm going to show you exactly how you do that. In fact, you can do it one-handed, just by reaching down, you press on a button, pop. There we go. That is the cover for the shock. It's completely covered, it's weather sealed. You're not going to get all that dirt going into it. Pop that back on. There we go. The frame itself features 150 millimeters of travel, and that is paired with 160 millimeters up front. Personally, I think it looks a really clean frame. It's so sleek. They've re-engineered the construction of the bike, so the chassis, this lower part, basically has all the strength in it to make it really stiff. And talking of stiffness, it is a stiff bike. It's a full carbon frame, but it's extremely compliant and it gives great grip out on the trails. The frame weighs in at 2,295 grams. And to finish off talking about the frame, it's got a little sag indicator because you can't actually see that ring on the shock. It goes from 0 to 100% and is super helpful when you come to set up your sag. Let's talk about suspension now. Up front, I've got the Fox 36 with the Grip 2 damper. So I've got low speed and high speed compression and rebound adjust, meaning that I can dial that fork in. I've got 3 volume spacers and I'm running 85 PSI. The rear suspension is where Scott's proprietary track lock system comes in. You've got 3 different modes on the shock. You've got climb, ramp control, and descend. Climb is obviously going to give you loads of support when you're climbing and be the most efficient. The ramp control allows you to actually have an extra volume spacer, so it's just going to make it a little bit more progressive. And then descend, it's fully open. It's going to give you maximum grip, maximum plushness. There's 150 millimeters of travel on the rear. You've got your rebound adjust, your low speed compression adjust, and they're all facing downwards, so they're super easy to get to when you take off that frame cover. The drivetrain on my custom built Scott Genius is handled by Shimano. I've got an XTR mech, 10 to 51 tooth cassette, XT cranks with a 32 tooth chainring, and an XTR shifter with the iSpec EV, meaning that I can get it dialed in perfectly. I've also got the 4-piston brakes, give me maximum stopping power. The cockpit on the bike is taken care of by Pro. I've got the Tharsis 3.5 stem in 55 millimeters, the Tharsis 3.5 carbon handlebars. They're at stock width of 800 millimeters. I've gone for a 20 millimeter rise. It gives me a really good ride position. And the saddle, that is a Pro Griffin Off-Road. It's 142 millimeters in width and is super comfy for climbing all day on. I've got the 200 millimeter Fox dropper, meaning that I can get over the back of the bike super easy on those technical descents. All right, wheels and tires. The wheels on the bike go round and round. Sorry, I couldn't resist. The bike is a 29er and I have XTR hubs front and back, matched with a set of carbon rims, 30 millimeters internal width. And I've got Schwalbe tires, the Magic Mary up front, super gravity casing, soft compound, and on the rear, the Big Betty. This is my favorite setup for enduro riding, for being in the big mountains. I've got something really aggressive on the front and I've got great braking edges on the rear. The wheels are finished off with Milkit's innovative tubeless system, which makes tubeless easy. And there we go. That is pretty much everything that you need to know about my Scott Genius, apart from I've got Pro trail grips, super comfy. I absolutely love this bike. It's so much fun to ride. It's planted, it's capable, it's fast, it's fun. It is everything that you could want from a bike. It handles all mountain, trail, enduro, and I can't wait to see where it takes me. If you've enjoyed this bike check, give it a thumb up like. If you've got questions about the bike, then leave them down below. If you haven't subscribed already, then what are you waiting for? Smash that button. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you out on the trails for a rip on this bad boy.